Hi everyone, this is PyroJM and here is stash video number 3. If you haven't seen the other videos that I've done, stash video 1 and 2 for this year, we've done them all separately. So for each display there is its own video, and rather than all of them being done at once. So this is my personal stash. And let's go ahead and have a look and see what we have. Let's start off with some of the smaller things. We have the Warhawk rockets by Brightstar. Again, these can be found in stash video number 1. These are amazing, really are the best rockets that money can buy for the price. Yeah, absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. So very happy to have these this year, and you know, I'd recommend anyone that's not sure which rockets to get. If you're not sure, go ahead and get a pack of Warhawks. They're phenomenal. I think, as I said, Nigel does them for $29.99, buy one get one free, and for the price, they're just amazing, absolutely amazing. Right, a couple of fountains. Now, I do my display slightly differently. You'll see there's a very mixed bag of big fireworks and small fireworks. I only have a smallish kind of garden, so what I do is I do things like rockets and fountains. We do them when everyone's in the garden, and you can actually get reasonably close to the fireworks, and then as the bigger stuff comes out, everyone moves across the street and views them from a car park just across the road, because I've only got a small garden, and just for safety reasons I'm therefore the only one that is in the garden setting off these bigger ones, and that'll be like a proper display. So these ones, these fountains, everyone will be able to see up close, and this is Crazy Clock. I've never tried this, but I have always wanted to try it. Very unusual. It has it starts off with this little clock hand where the fuse goes into, you can see, powers itself, and then it spins around very, very quickly, almost like a Catherine wheel effect, and then out come the rest of the effects. You've got crackles, you've got 3-stage whistles. You know, overall, a really very, very nice little fountain that does some wonderful effects. And you know, some people say it's a bit pricey, but you know, I think for £12–13, I think, you know, a decent fountain like this, I think is worth it. It's unusual, but anyway, Crazy Clock by Brothers Pyrotechnics. See what it says there. So you set the fuse, the clock goes off, the hands of clock rotate with silver flowers, and there's white glitter, 3-stage whistles, red flares, green and red flares, red, green and blue flames to silver flowers, and chrysanthemums to crackling. But have a look at the video, it's quite an unusual one, and a little bit of fun. Then we've got the Brothers Pyrotechnics Fiery Eye. Now this one is a little bit different. It doesn't actually say Brothers Pyrotechnics on them, and you can see that's a sticker on there. Not sure why, but this seems to be the Chinese version of it. I'm not sure, but either way, it is a Brothers Fiery Eye. I think the best wheel on the market. You know, it really is a wonderful wheel, creates some beautiful effects, and I would definitely recommend it. Erupting Etna. Now there's 2 of these by Cosmic Fireworks that are available at Galactic. You have the green writing and the yellow writing. Both slightly different. They go about 20 feet high, and you know, both very, very impressive. You've also got the Shivu Dancer and the Shivas Gold, but these are very, very impressive fountains, and that was my favourite out of the ones this year, so went ahead and grabbed that one. It's got a, you know, good amount of weight to it. We've then got the Celebration Cracker by Brightstar. This is your good old-fashioned crackling snake type firework, which is again always a bit of fun. And you might have seen in the first video the Platinum Box, which is all the way up there on that table. That one has a crackling snake, so a very slightly different looking one, but overall does the same effect. Then we have the mine pack. Now this is a pack of 5 mines that Galactic Fireworks do in a pack. You have the Brothers Pyrotechnics Diamond Mine, you have the Cube Mine of Diamonds, I think that's the Fire Mine, the Ice Mine, and the Mine of Orchids. Now, all of these mines are extremely loud. They have a very they have a loud whistle to start with, and then just erupts into the sky. If you have a look at the video of the Cube Mine Pack, you'll see when they light off these 4 mines, I think 2 of them are so loud that they actually set the car alarm off. Very, very loud. So I'm looking forward to them because they look incredible. Battle of Midway. Now, this is one of the ones that I saved from last year. This is an award-winning firework. This is one of the best-selling fireworks. You know, it's only a small cake, but it's awesome. I really recommend it. Battle of Midway, 53 shots by Bright Star. Has a lovely fan effect. It also has a mine effect. So it has a little bit of everything. And you know, for its price range, for the size, it's a very underrated firework, and I would definitely recommend adding this to your list because it won't let you down. It has some really great effects. Then this is from the Bright Star Elite collection. This is the Collateral Damage, which is a 36-shot fan barrage. Very, very different type of firework. This one fires white tourbillons from left to right, then right to left, then left to right, goes all the way to the end, and then the last bank is fired all in one go. For really such a small firework, it's extremely impressive. Now, I did notice, if you're ordering them from Galactic, I noticed that all of the ones he had in his stash had, you know, it said point this way to audience. Don't. That is wrong. You've got to face this side to the audience. So set it up like that, and your audience is this way, because obviously it fires that way, and then that way, and then that way. Believe it or not, Nigel actually said to me that some people actually set it up that way. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that because A, it's extremely dangerous, and if you are unlucky enough to be pointing that way, you could be very seriously injured. So do not do that. I just wish they could at least, you know, for such a great brand, it's a bit annoying the fact that they can't even get that right, because that is dangerous. They need to fit it the right way. So just remember, if you order one of these, just make sure you've got to face it that way towards the audience. But a great little cake, very unusual effect, and certainly if you want to wow your audience in a different way, have a look at the Collateral Damage. New one for this year, this is the Crazy Whistling Comets, 300 Crazily Whistling Comets. This is by, excuse my Spanish accent, this is by Jorge Fireworks. I hope I said that right. It's a missile cake, 300 missiles, and this it's got some weight to it. You can see there 333 grams of powder, and it's only a small cake. Amazing. Now the one thing is, I don't actually like these whistling cake packs normally. Sorry, these whistling cakes, because they go for too long. But this one is amazing, and it's done and dusted in 15 seconds. 300 shots, lovely silver tails. I don't know if it has any reports at the end. But a very, very good firework. Actually, I really like the labelling as well. I think that looks very, very cool. And it's all wrapped up as well. So, yes, absolutely, without a doubt, get that in your list. I think it's about £20, but it's worth it. Very, very impressive. Now we're starting to get to the slightly bigger fireworks. And I'm very excited this year because I have quite a few fireworks from the Galactic Fireworks range. I've actually gone and taken the Pure Galactic pack. And we have here the Rattlesnake. The Rattlesnake is a 56-shot cake. Starts off with gold crackling tails, and then goes up into gold willows, crackling tip willows, and then it goes into a fan effect. Beautiful, beautiful firework. And again, I think such an underrated firework. You know, if you're a little bit tentative at trying Galactic's own brand, because, you know, there are some firework retailers out there that have their own brand, but very few sometimes really nail it in terms of the quality. Obviously, Epic Fireworks are renowned for their really good quality fireworks, but Galactic, I have to be honest, their brand is awesome. It is absolutely amazing. I mean, you look at the Barbarian, which is actually in this display you'll see later. That's their version of the Hercules. just an incredible firework, and I think Rattlesnake is one of the best. So as I said, fan effect as well as vertical. It has not got the no, it hasn't got the information on there, but I think one of the best that they sell. So that's Rattlesnake 56 shot cake. Going on to one of the biggest. Oh, and this is a big size piece. This is the Terminator, 106 shots, and this essentially does a bit of everything. It's a fan effect as well as a vertical effect. Just remember that you place it, you know, when you fire it, I know it's a lot of people say it all the time, but when you fire it with your audience this way. Do not fire it that, excuse me, do not fire it that way with your audience this way, because you won't see the fan effect. So you fire it that way. So this one essentially does a bit of everything. It has a little bit of Rattlesnake in there, so it has the willows, it has the crackles, and then all of a sudden it'll have some of the screaming tails from Screaming Serpents, it'll have some of the spinners from Tornado, and it is just a really good display in a box. If you want one firework that does everything, I would definitely recommend Terminator. It's a very good firework, and as I said, does a bit of everything. You've then got the high voltage, which is a 54 shot cake, and this is big. This is maximum bore, maximum powder. This is really an awesome cake. I think it fires in shots of 6, fires off in banks of 6 shots, and you'll see why it's called high voltage. It really is an, you know, electrifying effects, loud, big, multi shots. Just an awesome cake. It has got a twin brother, as it were, and that's Crimson Dynamite. The same setup, same firing patterns, except it's more red coloured effects. But very good. I would definitely recommend that one. You then got your Screaming Serpents. I haven't opened this up, but your Screaming Serpents, I will show you what it looks like briefly. This is from the other stash. That's Screaming Serpents right there. 100 shots. Basically, it is Galactic Fireworks' own version of the Crazy Horses, except instead of going into silver bouquets, it goes into crackling bouquets. But it goes twice as high as anything else. 100 shots. Very impressive. So have a look at that. I would definitely recommend it. And then we have Tornado. This thing is absolutely ginormous. It is just huge. 100 shots, and unusually for a fan barrage, normally you have the narrow end pointing towards the audience, but in this case, because the angle is so great on the sides here, I mean, that tube is basically pointing that way. You actually face it, you know, this way. But yes, 100 shots. Now, it's a very different type of firework. This is a unique effect. It's silver or white tourbillons, and no bouquets, no bangs at the end, just very quiet. It goes, it fires off, then there, then there, then there, and it goes very slowly for the first minute, from right to left, left to right, and very slow, and then it starts speeding up, and is an amazing firework. Very different, and a unique effect, but a good way of bringing the audience down to then have the finale. And this is my finale for this year. This is the Barbarian. I was given one to try last year, and I absolutely loved it. 134 shots. It's their version of the Hercules, and I think, as I said last year, it blows it out the water. This is so good. It is unbelievable. It really is awesome. It has more shots than Hercules. It lasts longer. It has slightly more varied effects, and it's quicker firing. Just amazing. This really is an amazing finale firework, and I think at the price, they're doing it for like £60. It's ridiculous. It's so good, and for the money, I don't think you could find a better finale firework for £60, because it really is, for the length that it runs. It's awesome. So there we go. That is my display. There is something else. There is a little bit of a special box here. Now, these I will not be lighting because I'm extremely sad. I actually bought this as a little bit of an investment because, you know, people do collect fireworks. And this is a big box. This is the NG, Cosmic NG Space Barrage Pack. which you won't find in many places. This is a huge box, 18 kilograms, and it weighs, well, it weighs 18 kilos. It has 8 fireworks in here. Let me just go ahead and lift the box and you can have a look. Right, there we go. And as I said, these will not be set off. These will be kept in a box for a while. So you've got a big group safety lighter. I'm not really sure. That seems a bit of a thick one there. And oh, I mean, the weight of these is incredible. Amazing. Now they have kind of silly names on. They don't have silly names on this one. It's like 426, 422, 421. And these really are, anyone that knows anything about fireworks, Cosmic NG are one of the best brands that was ever out there, and all their stuff now is virtually impossible to find since they closed down, so it's, you know, very unfortunate. But these are so good. If you find them, guys, just buy them, because, you know, if you're going to set them off or collect them, do whatever, but they will be something special to add to your collection. You can, and 19 shots, red strobe, green strobe. You know, that's, you know, the weight of these things is probably the most impressive part of them, as well as the very cool labeling. But the effects, I mean, you can just see they're all maximum size 30 millimeter bore, and they all just weigh a lot. And this is only 13 shots, and it weighs, you know, a lot. Oh god, this is another one, 425. This one. Let's see the effects on that one. 20 shots, green tail to crackle palm, red tail to crackle chrysanthemum. And you got another one here, 424. This is probably the biggest one of the lot. This is 421. I mean, this one's amazing. I think if it's the first one they set off in the video, you can you just have a look at that one. And there's the others. You got 429, you got 428 and 427. Amazing, absolutely amazing box of fireworks. I don't know if they've got any left. If they do have some, just trust me and invest in one, because they are very rare and hard to find. But anyway, I'll stop blabbering on now. So there we go. There is my fireworks stash for this year. Thank you very much, as I said, for all the comments. And if you've got any questions, please do ask me. And don't forget to subscribe. So thank you very much for tuning in, and have a safe bonfire night.